Here's a shocking environmental paradox that's turning climate science on its head. The very success we've celebrated in healing Earth's ozone layer might be cooking our planet faster than we ever imagined. A groundbreaking study from the University of Reading has revealed that ozone, yes, the same protective shield that guards us from deadly solar radiation, is poised to become climate change's unexpected villain. But here's where it gets controversial. Our heroic efforts to save the ozone layer through international agreements might actually be backfiring on our climate goals. Think about this for a moment. We've spent decades congratulating ourselves on the Montreal Protocol's success in banning ozone-depleting chemicals like CFCs and HCFCs. It's been hailed as one of environmental protection's greatest triumphs. Yet this new research suggests we might have been looking at only half the equation. The numbers are staggering and frankly alarming. Between 2015 and 2050, scientists predict ozone will contribute an additional 0.27 watts per square meter of warming to our planet's energy budget. To put this in perspective for those unfamiliar with climate metrics, this measurement represents how much extra solar energy gets trapped in each square meter of Earth's surface, like adding an invisible heating blanket across the entire globe. And this is the part most people miss. This makes ozone the second most powerful driver of future warming, trailing only behind carbon dioxide, which clocks in at 1.75 watts per square meter. When researchers factor in the combined effects of ozone layer recovery and increasing air pollution, ozone's warming impact could surge by a devastating 40% beyond original projections. Professor Bill Collins, the study's lead researcher, presents us with an uncomfortable truth that challenges our environmental assumptions. Countries are absolutely doing the right thing by maintaining bans on ozone-destroying chemicals. However, we've discovered that while this successfully repairs our protective atmospheric shield, the recovery process will heat our planet far more intensely than we initially calculated. But here's where the story gets even more complex and controversial. The research team employed sophisticated computer modeling to peer into our atmospheric future through 2050, following a scenario that assumes minimal air pollution controls while maintaining current CFC and HCFC phase-outs mandated by international law. Their findings reveal a harsh irony that environmental policymakers never saw coming. The very chemicals we banned to protect the ozone layer, CFCs and HCFCs, were themselves potent greenhouse gases. When we eliminated them, we expected a double victory, a healed ozone layer and reduced warming. Instead, we're discovering that as the ozone layer strengthens and thickens, it creates additional warming that essentially cancels out most of the climate benefits we thought we'd gained by removing those chemicals. Here's another twist that complicates the narrative: air pollution from our daily lives. Cars stuck in traffic, factory smokestacks, power plants burning fossil fuels continuously generates ground-level ozone. This creates a two-pronged warming assault: ozone forming near Earth's surface from pollution, plus the recovering protective ozone layer high in the atmosphere, both contributing to planetary heating. Now, before anyone starts questioning whether we should have left the ozone layer damaged, let's be crystal clear about something crucial. Protecting the ozone layer remains absolutely non-negotiable for human survival and health. This atmospheric barrier shields every living thing on Earth from ultraviolet radiation that causes skin cancer, cataracts, immune system damage, and can devastate crops and marine ecosystems. But this research forces us to confront an uncomfortable question that challenges conventional environmental thinking. If our most successful environmental protection effort is inadvertently accelerating climate change, how should this reshape our approach to atmospheric policy? Countries implementing aggressive air pollution controls can somewhat limit ground-level ozone formation, offering a partial solution. However, the upper atmospheric ozone layer will continue its decades-long healing process regardless of local air quality improvements, creating what researchers describe as unavoidable warming. This study, published in Atmospheric Chemistry and Physics, suggests our climate policies urgently need updating to account for ozone's significantly larger warming contribution than previously understood. We're essentially discovering that one of our greatest environmental success stories comes with a climate price tag we never calculated. So here's the million-dollar question that deserves fierce debate. Should this revelation change how we balance ozone protection against climate action? Are we prepared to accept that sometimes environmental solutions create new environmental challenges? And most importantly, how do we navigate the complex trade-offs between protecting human health today and preventing catastrophic warming tomorrow? What's your take on this environmental paradox? Do you think we should have anticipated these warming consequences? Or is this simply the price of learning as we go in our fight to protect the planet? Share your thoughts, because this discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about atmospheric success stories.